Thursday night baseball on the show as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Francisco Liriano gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out. And I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I expect to see a big performance out of Chase Headley. He's coming off a game in which he had 4 hits, including a home run. I saw him during batting practice. He was smiling and he was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
Now batting, Chase Headley. In his career against this pitcher, 2 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
Here he comes on 2-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So it's a 3-up, 3-down opening frame for Francisco Liriano. Yankees nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
So digging in now, Devin Travis, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third baseman. Shot.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Pineda gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Striding in, Aaron Judge.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now it's 2-0.
And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Travis ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Designated hitter.
I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Here's Kendrys Morales, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Steve Pearce now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready on 1-2. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Pineda pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Martin.
Russell Martin now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Starlin Castro,
for the Yankees,
and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here, 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Ezekiel Carrera. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez waits on it, and the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Chase.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches. both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista, 0 for 1. One for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Matt Holliday.
Into the box now. Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Runner goes for second. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Donaldson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Travis has to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1 to third. There's one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's Steve Pierce now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there at the letters 0-1. The pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Russell Martin now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
0-2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit out toward short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Nope, that's a ball.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. In the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ezekiel Carrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's a ball.
And that misses 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Castro ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. 11. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with a fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Pineda pauses. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. After it is Ellsbury. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's big Aaron Judge. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
In now, Greg Bird, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
The center fielder,
settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Holiday is on his way home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Lined hard toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready once again, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Pineda pauses. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Ryan Tepera will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Now to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ronald Torreyes.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Here's Chase Headley, and there he goes towards second. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit in the air to right field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
0-1 pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Dylan Betances will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Betances.
So coming to the plate, Ezekiel Carrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Fielder, Ezekiel Carrera.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Previous history against Dylan Betances, 0 for 4. Now here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. Headley's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. J.P. Howell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bird.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
See, that's going with the umpire zone, not yourself. You got to trust that he's going to adjust it. Even if he missed the pitch before, he's going to stay within himself. That swing was a result of the last pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Matt Holliday right now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
1-1. Here it comes. That's popped up out towards short right field. Travis is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All at home plate. One and 2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough.
Back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curve.
And 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Kendrys Morales. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball one. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Steve.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
3-0, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Ryan going.
Here comes the first pitch. Troy Tulowitzki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. One and one. Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Michael Pineda earned his 5th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Francisco Liriano takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score today.
Let's play ball. Take your base, ball four. Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base. He's safe! That hit him. He's got first. Take your base, ball four. Three! He's safe! Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base. Three! Take your base, ball four. Three! Ball four, take your base.
Your attention, please.
Three!
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 51.
Three!
Leon.
That hit him. First base. He's safe.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 39. Tommy Lane. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 56. J.P. Hall.
He's safe. Ball four. Take the base. Take the base. Ball four. Three.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays,
Ball four. Take the
number
base.
52. Ryan Tepera.
He's safe.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number
Ball four.
29,
Take the base.
Tyler
Take the base. Ball
Clippard.
four.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 37, Jason Grilly.
Ball four. Take the base.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
Ball four.
number
Take the
54,
base.
Aroldis
Three.
Chapman.
Three.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the
Take the
Blue
base. Ball
Jays,
four.
number 18, Colin Bunny. Now running at third base, number 14, Justin Smoke.
Play ball. 3. He's safe. 3. Ball 4, takes a minute. He's safe. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4, take the base. He's safe. Ball 4, take the base. He's safe. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 51.
3.
Dominic Leone. Now pitching for the Yankees,
3.
number 68.
3.
Dylan Betances.
He's safe. 3. 3.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 48. Chris Carter.
3.
Your attention, please.
Ball 4, take
Pitching
the
for the
base.
Blue Jays, number 62. Aaron Luke.
Take the base, ball 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 29, Tyler Clippard.
Let's play ball. 3. He's safe.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 52, Ryan
Take the bait.
Tepera.